World of Warcraft Pandaria Remix has had some issues, but a lot of them are getting fixed. Is it enough? Let's talk about it. Subscribe to the channel for more content of this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me. Let's get into it. So, we got a new post from Blizzard addressing some of the issues we've had with Remix. You can see the other video I made about it, but essentially people are complaining not enough bronze to get your cosmetics or gear upgrading, scaling being very bad, making you very underpowered when you upgrade, especially in level 70 and max level, and also the fact that a lot of people exploited, well, kind of exploited, it was just a farm to be honest, a way to get more threads of experience to make yourself insanely powerful. Now, what did they fix? Let's read it. We're making a number of changes to address issues players have been reporting with scaling and improve the overall remix experience by improving the viability of all content for earning additional experience, bronze, and gear. The following updates have already been made to all realms via hotfix. So apparently, and according to another comment in Reddit, this happened when this hotfix happened when the frogs were nerfed. So if you've been playing the game for since the nerf, they should have been active. Now this is a Reddit comment, and that says this, so I'm not really, we can't, I guess, completely confirm, but it seems to be that most people agree that this is the case. Enemy power scaling, particularly in group content, has been adjusted to be less aggressive. This is particularly applicable in the player level to 40 to 70 range. Before, players have been able to power up their cloak, upgrade their gems, and increase their power level. So essentially, it's a bit better for everyone in terms of how much how much damage you're gonna do and how much damage you're taking. Gear drop rates have been improved from world rares, rare elites, and quests. This will help players who have had their items level falls behind as leveling speed increases, especially at higher levels than cloak bonus experience is powered up. So another scaling thing, so to make you more powerful the more you play the game. This will also increase the player's bronze and appearance acquisition by increasing the number of items to place into the Unraveling Sands for additional bronze. Bronze. The first bonus for queuing each LFR wing will grant you a thread of experience in addition to the existing lesser bronze cache. So it make you, get more powerful when you do your LFR. Honestly, the fact that this wasn't the case in the first place is kind of insane, but yeah. They should also improve LFR as a viable choice for leveling main characters and ults, without players feeling like you need to grind the same LFR wing repeatedly. We have added bonus experience to each boss in normal dungeons and scenarios, so they are a viable alternative to questing. Bonus experience has also been adding to the last boss of heroic scenarios. Heroic dungeons bosses will continue to drop bonus experience, so more experience, more gear. We've increased the number of prismatic gems dropped from bosses in normal and heroic scenarios and dungeons. More easy way and more gems, so you can actually get the ones that you want. This is increased stamina offered by legendary prismatic gems boost players' survivability considerably. So also gems now give you more survivability. We've increased the bronze granted from all quantities of bronze caches by 25%. These caches are available from a wide variety of sources, both solo and group. This includes the minor bronze cache, lesser bronze cache, and greater bronze cache. Now all these things sound nice, but to be fair, I don't think it's enough, and I think people in the Reddit comments, at least, they're saying it's not enough either. 25% bronze caches. What's up a buff? It's not really that much considering how good the frog farm was, and also it doesn't really matter because the biggest thing that was important about the frog farm was becoming very powerful. The bronze cache is nice, but this is probably not going to be enough to be able to get enough bronze to actually upgrade your gear and go for actually getting your mounts and skins and everything. 25% is just not gonna be, it's just not enough. It's just not enough considering how much you need of bronze. Also, nothing is here about being, the ults. What's the word? Ults having the same power in terms of the thread of experience. The cloak leveling. Being nerfed, essentially. When you go to your ult, you will not have the same powers as you would have in your main, which is kind of defeats the point in getting the ult and, of course, getting the main to max level either, and, actually upgrading the cloak. Now, they do say that there's gonna be more hotfixes tomorrow, but honestly, it's kind of a bit disappointing, I think, how little, you know, they buffed everything. I get it, they don't want to go overboard, but this is a fun event, and already it's not very fun for a lot of people, and you should honestly just completely blast everything to make people have fun, and then nerf a little bit so people don't leave, because that's what's probably going to end up happening. That a lot of people are going to just not want to play and be like, ah, whatever, it's just too much, too annoying to deal with. Now, you know, you can see some of the Reddit posts, and you know, there's, you know, where the, what's the word? You know, this Reddit post where this was published, there's a lot of people saying a lot of interesting stuff. For example, first of all, these changes were live last night. They did not fix anything meaningful. You'll still randomly get one shot as level 70 with 340 to 360 idle level. Healers, especially Holy Paladins, take aggro from tank without attacks. There's no healthy way to gather bronze enough to upgrade your gear, so you can actually clear heroic mythic raids without relying on someone who happened to farm all the bronzes before hotfix and buy collectibles at the same time. And no, even if you take the grind throughout the entirety of the event, you still won't be able to deck your character out and work on collectibles, let alone moving on to alts, which is also a problem since Remix has been advertised as an alt-friendly event. I completely agree, this is completely unacceptable, and I get it, they're trying to fix it, and I will give them props for trying it, but you need to be more strong here. There's no reason to slowly buff everything. It's just not, there's no point. Just buff everything, make people have fun, make them not quit, make this event be a success. Why are we like, oh, I don't want to buff it too much, people are gonna be too powerful? Blizzard, just, it doesn't matter. It's a fun event. Just let them have fun. Who cares? Literally, no one cares. And they also advertised this event as being, you know, a very fun event that you can get everything in very easily, right? Also, well, there's another comment. Actually, we'll go through it. Let's go through every comment first. Good bandit fix will ultimately change nothing, especially actually max level content, which was a main focus on complaints. These changes come tomorrow better be more hefty than this. Seems like they're just dancing around actual issues and going after smaller ones, which, I mean, granted, it's fine, any fix is good, but these aren't actually big changes that I can safely say is warranted right now for MOP Remix, and, you know, everyone's upvoting it. Especially considering 2 or 3 campaign quest lines can't even be completed due to bugs that have existed for 10+ years. Well, I thought that only happened in Guild Wars 2, I guess it also happens in WoW. That's good to know. I don't want a retail mirror of itching my item level higher in a limited event. Just make runs way easier to get. I actually don't understand why it's such an important thing for Blizzard for us to get an, you know, gear upgrades in this event. I get it, it's kind of fun, but if it's gonna be a very hard thing to balance, why even have it? It's supposed to be a fun event that you use to farm transmogs. I get it, it's a vertical progression game, but this is not the point of the event. This is not something you should be focusing on, and this definitely is not something it's worth ruining the event for. Noted all the bottoms of the post. There are more hotfixes on the way. Yeah, I mean, we already talked about that one. The current hotfix is embarrassing. I can't even go into normal raids because they only take frog exploders. That is, even though I don't agree with this hotfix, and I think it should be more, let's not confuse ourselves here. The whole people didn't get invited to normal raids. No one was getting invited anyways ever, okay? Even before the hotfixes, even before the frogs were even a thing. People were just not getting invited because it was kind of hard, right, to do, I guess. And also, if you can't get invited, honestly, just create your own group. It's the only way right now, which kind of sucks. I get it, but like, you know, look, just you don't even have to know the mechanics. Just create your own group. People will join because they are all desperate to join anyways, or play a healer, I guess. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the situation here. I hope that they fix more of these things. It's kind of sad that, you know, swing and a miss. Yeah, like it's. I just want to have fun with this event, and honestly, I don't really see that much of a point to play right now until all these things are fixed. And it kind of, I also got a comment something like, oh, why do you care? You just have fun or go play something else. Well, I wouldn't care as much if this wasn't a time limited event that I've been, and everyone has been excited for, and every streamer, and of course every you know, actual Blizzard have been advertised as being a time limited event that is good for old leveling, and of course also to get a lot of cosmetics. If they wouldn't hype this so much, I wouldn't have cared that much, but they really hyped it a lot, and it really seemed like a good idea, and all these problems are completely, they're not even that hard to fix. They're drowning in a glass of water, honestly. I get it, you know, it's hard to fix these things afterwards, but, like, they're trying to buy too much, I think. Like trying to balance all the gems and being them and making them balanced, while also not making everything in the game just completely, well, in the event, completely like, you know, easy to kill because you're super overpowered, while also trying to make it so it's meaningful to gear, while also trying to make it so everyone can get every skin as well with bronze. It's just too much. Just focus on the thing that this event is supposed to be, an ult leveling experience that can get you a lot of cosmetics, and you're powerful as well. Who cares? Everything else doesn't matter, okay? Just do that and we'll be good. I'll leave in link in the description about this thread so you can guys can check it out as well, and that way you can actually, you know, make your own mind. If you think I'm wrong, just leave it in the comments down below. I don't really, you know, I appreciate the feedback. And of course, go to my Twitch if you want to watch me live. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support me. And see you guys, I don't love you all. Bye bye.